Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. We have the Super EZAs ready to go for some of these beautiful OG characters, right? So the one that we're going to be showcasing first is going to be our boy VEGITO. You guys can see the team for the other video that I'm going to do most likely this afternoon. If you guys saw the Super EZA, how to beat the Super EZA videos and stuff like that, you guys understand taking the time to do these is a lot, and I want to beat all the missions, be able to do that, and try to do that in a timely manner. But in this case scenario, I wasn't able to do that. So we're gonna be showcasing Super VEGITO first. I'm pretty sure that everybody's a little bit more excited for BUUHAN. I understand that, but just to get something out. I would love to run VEGITO and see if we can be able to have that little combination with the Tech VEGITO and the AGL Super EZA VEGITO. So that's what we're here for, right? So let's go ahead and do the awakening for the boy here. I always love to do these on camera, where we can be able to just super EZA the character and then just be able to do all those things, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Super EZA our boy here. Yeah, look at that. Super Extreme Sea Awakening for our boy VEGITO. Gotta take a screenshot of that, man. That is just insane. So we got the team. Let's go ahead and jump into an event where we can be able to test the power of our boy AGL Super VEGITO. Alright, so we're going to be going into the Goku's Story edition of the Ultimate Red Zone. We're going to go up against the Planet Namek Saga portion of it. What we need to focus on our boy Super VEGITO is just have a little bit more of an impact on normal attacks. I don't know if he is capable of tanking a super attack, but we'll check to see that in this little video. So, as per usual, nice, we got him on slot 1, perfect. As per usual, with every Super EZA that gets released in the game, we get an update on the character's passive skill only. No updates on the super attack effect or any type of that. Just on his passive. So we can put him over here. That's going to be like a useful spot for him, right? So VEGITO, 273k here. He does not want to take, of course, super attacks. So just keep that in mind. So he gets 2 key, attack and defense plus 200% at the start of the turn. He gets 40% damage reduction. When taking a normal attack or when receiving a normal attack, he gets an additional 40% damage reduction. So that puts him up to 80% damage reduction. Temporarily and counters with tremendous power. So that 40% damage reduction is temporary. If he does take a super attack, there's no means or ways to protect ourselves with that. So he gets attack and defense plus 150% when attacking with 12 or more key. Of course, he's just only going to get 12 key. For every attack received, he gets 25% attack and defense up to 100%, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 15% up to 60%. So that's pretty useful. I need to check his build, because again, this is an older character. I haven't been able to run this guy in ages. So I don't know how my build for him has been. Maybe, I'm pretty sure I went a lot offensive with him. I don't know. When HP is 50% or less, he gets guard, and he's able to get the Scouter, foresees enemy super attack for 2 turns, which is good. He gets the additional attack and defense plus 50% when there's a super class category enemy. All allies are receiving support as well from him. Key plus 2, defense plus 20%. And whenever we're facing an extreme class enemy, we're getting attack and defense plus 100%, and all allies are receiving the extra key, the extra 10% defense. So throughout this fight, we're going to be only fighting extreme class, so we're going to get all of this constantly. So let's go ahead and see this first turn here. Let me actually see the build for him. What did I give you? Okay, so I haven't given you this. That's not bad. I mean, it's a little bit of a balanced build. I kind of would like to go a little bit more, since his super attack effect he raises allies attack by 35% for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. So it's not super vital to have that. I mean, it helps the team, right? So that's some additional support that he's giving out when every super attack that he does. I don't know, maybe I will go a little bit more into like leaning towards giving him a lot more crits, but he's already getting 60% crit chances depending on how many attacks he receives on the turn. So alright, without any further ado, let's go ahead and see this turn here. 2.3 million there on the counter. There's the additional, there we go. There's the crit, yeah, there we go. So 17.9 million. Okay, not bad. And again, he's buffing the allies here. We're fighting extreme class enemy, we're providing extra defense to the allies. We just gave 35% attack to the allies as well by just doing that super attack, so that's good. That's some good stuff here. Now we maybe want to try to get Vegito out as quickly as we can, so that way we get their links up together. So this Vegito, he has 7 links, right? Some of these characters that are getting their super ECAs and everything now are starting to tackle the super ECAs that have 7 links, which is incredible. So he has Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. So we'll see that the Tech Vegito shares 6 links with him. I think that's the only, like, the max that you can get with him. There's also the Limit Breaker, Super Saiyan 4, Full Power Vegito that you can be able to get some really good links out of. So that's good. That's good. I mean, so far that's a nice little entry start. A little good starting turn there. 17 million on his super attack. I think he can go a lot higher, right? He needs to get hit at least 4 times in order for him to get his attack build up, which I think he only got hit like 3 times, 2 or 3 times. So he's looking good. He's looking good. He's providing that support depending on who you're fighting. And of course, the max support that you can be able to get from the allies is that extra 30% defense, the extra key, and it's because of the extreme class or super class difference of what type of enemy you're fighting, right? We'll be doing the whole world tour for these guys as well. So if we're like going into these fights where we're fighting maybe like Kaioken Goku, where he's a super class category enemy, we are only going to be providing to the allies that just 2 key and 20% defense, but it's still some really good support, which is nice. I need to, of course, check BUUHAN after this, but I'm not going to be able to have enough time to do this right now. I'm just going to do this and, you know, go to work. But we'll do the showcase for BUUHAN once I'm settled in, back at home, after that hard day's work. But just looking over his details for like a small bit, he also does the same thing that Vegito does, which is providing that support depending on what type of enemy you're fighting. So key +3, and BUUHAN is, instead of defense, he is providing attack to the allies. So that's very helpful. So all right, all right, now we have a good position here on slot 1. They can keep him there. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have Vegito just yet, because I'm gonna be waiting for this guy to get his transformation, and that way we can use his awakening. So once we transfer with him, we can be able to have some really good links active. All right, so let's do this. Let's put him over here. Sorry if I'm pausing a little bit. It's just that I'm doing multiple things at once and it's not comfortable. But all right, let's see how we do. If we are taking a super attack, I do kind of want to see that, but it's preferable not to take a super attack. All right, so we should be fully built up in terms of attack and defense there. 20 million, basically 21 million there. That's very good. He was able to kill the enemy. Okay, that's good. That's some good stuff right there. Okay, I like it. That's good. Okay, so now we have the opportunity to just do the reversible exchange, which is fine. Let me just, I guess we'll keep Vegeta doing his own thing. I don't particularly mind if we keep him there and not use the active skill with Vegeta. I'm completely fine with not using it. Again, it gives us the opportunity to just look at our boy VEGITO on a good spotlight here. So it's not a resounding intense support here and there, but he is really like he's just getting just a few things here and there, but they're still really good support for the allies. Not only defensive support, but we return back to the good old days when he's doing his super attack and he's providing the buff to the allies, which is very helpful for the team. He's just a monster tank up against normals. And what's helpful is that with this tech Vegito, or this tech Goku plus Vegeta that goes into Vegito, once we go into Vegito, it'll complement him greatly to just go into the fusion, and you can be able to scout around. Oh, we got a scouter with Vegito, so you can be able to put him on the slots that he needs to be in, so that way he can handle himself greatly there. So it's interesting that the STR Vegito doesn't link as well with the AGL Vegito. That's pretty interesting. So the STR Vegito, they only share 5 links. What are they missing? Oh, Shocking Speed has to be one of them, and Legendary Power has to be the other one. So, all right. So let's go ahead. We'll play the animation, sure. We'll play here on camera so you guys can be able to see. Of course, it's the most optimal way to play this out. Maybe you can just continue stalling. Maybe we could do that here, but we want to see some better link setups for Vegito, right? Because we're missing some important things like Fuse Fighter, Power Bestowed by God, Golden Warrior. We're missing all these links that we can be able to get consistently with these guys, right? Actually, did they even link together with Golden Warrior? Yeah, they do. So I feel preferable to just go in, just use the fusion now. It will take away from like saving this until the very end, but I feel like it's gonna be useful to just use the fusion. So let's go ahead and play it.
Thank you, Vegeta. Super Vegeta.
Okay, now Big Daddy is out here and he's just gonna put on a show. So we got the links active now. Yeah, the only thing that we're not getting is Shocking Speed. Again, it's a bit of an extra defense boost here and there, but it's fine. I feel like we can handle that. So now this is gonna be an insane turn, which I'm kind of curious to see. It's either that there's no way that we finish off. We don't finish off Ginyu on this turn, but it's either we finish him off with Vegito's attack, the LR Tech 10th Anniversary Vegito, or we just annihilate this this guy with the counters from the AGL Vegito, and that would be the best thing ever. So 25.4 million here, huh? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Just that little super attack there, just doing the massive crit counters. Yeah, he's gone. Bye. That is crazy. Let's go, Vegito. Coming back into the swing of things. I like it. I like it a lot. I guess we can do these as well. Oh, perfect. I can still do the active skill with Vegeta. I mean, let's just do all of these, right? No No Vaseline.
俺は悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。スーパーゴースト神風アタック。よっしゃー突撃。やっぱこいつは俺たち向きじゃねえ。
よく言ったなカカロット。それこそがサイヤ人だ。
That cannon is never gonna get off my head. they're just destroying the Potari rings and like, yeah, we can't. Some things are just not us, so we're gonna do this by ourselves. Like, you guys are gonna get pummeled by Buu, so sure. But it's just funny. It's just a funny little clip there. But it's a nice little interesting what if scenario. You imagine if the people from like Akira Toriyama just said, you know what, Goku's too proudful, too prideful. Yeah, that's the correct word. He has too much pride. We're not gonna let him do the Potara fusion, just like Vegeta. We'll have him pair up with Vegeta and get their asses whooped until like Gohan comes in. I guess I don't know. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. I actually don't know what type of super attack this is. Yeah, there's like an other attack or something like that, because we didn't counter it with like the... What is it, like the crits? Things like that? Well, not the counter with the crits, yeah, sure. Counter it with the actual counter that Buu likes to do. So... I mean, so far now Vegito should be maxed out, like with his max stats and things like that. We actually want to, I kind of want to finish up the fight here, so that way we just keep on looking at how good Vegito looks and not get locked on any type of rotation setup. That would be great. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see. Part of me really wants to put him in front of a super and see how much he tanks, but okay, well, we're gonna test that out. We're gonna test that theory, because Vegito is not a slot. Neither of these guys are slot 1 characters. Did I post it? Did I make the tweet post? Yeah, I did, because I just uploaded the Super ECA, how to beat the Super ECA video. So let's do this. This is a pretty interesting little setup here. So let's go ahead and play the active skill for Vegito.
おたらの威力を見せてやるか。遠慮はしねえぞ。
Well, actually, I could have thought this through. I keep forgetting that he has a target skill. So my intentions is like maybe I can use that and save my behind a little bit, but that takes away from Vegito actually just taking the hits. So we might have to reset a little bit. So let me do that. Let me reset. Alright, so what we're gonna do, just make the focus on AGL Vegito. We're not gonna throw out the active skill for Vegito, even though basically it'll run away. But we're just here to see how Vegito performs. So let's do that. If he's able to tank this, that'll be impressive. So he's at 573k defense here. Keep in mind that he doesn't get any particular extra defense like after he's like built up. So he has the 60% chance to crit. He will have only 40% damage reduction because he's going to take that super attack. But we'll see. We'll see how he takes it. We'll see how he handles himself on this scenario where he's just taking that super attack. So we're at full HP. Okay, he immediately won't super. Okay, that's good. So we're almost at this time, like we're almost guaranteed critting because of the crit counters and all that. So I should basically like maybe focus the attention maybe a little bit more on dodge, but most of the additional, yeah, we died. Okay, that's fine. That's fine because we wanted to test that out. We wanted to see that. Now the problem is, do I no copyrighted music? Do I hop back in? Yeah, I think I should. But we basically were able to see most of what VEGITO is able to do. All right, I'll hop back in. We'll hop maybe midway into the fight. We'll see how he's doing. All right, let's come into this turn. Let's see how much. If we can get fully built up here, most of the attacks are going in on slot 1, so we're getting the guaranteed crits basically. 17.9 million. Not too shabby, not too bad by our boy. And he still needs to get built up. Okay, this is good. Because this is double support. Alright, so we're getting supered here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we are. The difference is there. So VEGITO is not going to be able to tank most of those super attacks. But we were able to give a double buff there for the rotation because of the super attack effect. That was nice. But yeah, like you can't put this guy in front of a super attack. So those instances like turn 1, turn 2, things like that, when you don't have a scouter ability activated just yet, you're going to be having that little bit of sense of danger coming in, putting just VEGITO on slot 1. Just because VEGITO has the capabilities of tanking those normal attacks pretty well, you won't know when a super attack is coming in unless you have the scouter. So there could be instances where you just see, by the way, Gotenks at almost at 30 million there on his first initial turns. That's the VEGITO effect there. So yeah, there could be instances where you can just take a super attack and it's like, well, now we're pretty much gonna die because of the effect of him just taking those super attacks on slot 1. Because again, you can put him on slot 1 and it will be fine, but if you don't know that one of those attacks is a super attack, you might die throughout the fight. And that's okay, because VEGITO wasn't meant to be this like incredible tank, and which is what a lot of people are putting a lot of shame for, a lot of underestimation for, because people would want this guy to just, oh man, like please, we want VEGITO to just do his own thing, like his own attack stance, like really insane attack stance, or have him be like a super insane tank or things like that. I love how Baba is just looking at on the side, like giving it a little side eye. But yeah, like they should have been able to properly, like they already know what they're going to do coming in forward with these EZAs, and they just continuously judge how the EZA performs based on how like the incredible abilities that these guys are getting. But still, they're still very good. I feel like this VEGITO is still very good. Like he's nice. I like the way that this VEGITO is designed. Yeah, 20 million there. Like he doesn't need to go crazy. He doesn't need to do all those attack stats. Like he's complementing the team. This is a double attack buff, by the way, for the entire rotation. So 70% attack there. And then the counters, like we're just gonna, are we one turning this phase? No. I was gonna say, I mean, we, I actually don't remember if we did one turn this phase. I might have to go back. Listen, waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning is not healthy for you. Don't do it. Alright, so this is fine. we'll do this. I'm fine with taking my time and getting Vegito out here. So did I put the skip on these? Let's do this. Let's skip this one. I'll proc once we get Vegito out. I'll do his active skill again because it's just one of the best active skills ever. And then we'll just get him back on rotation. We'll see that turn where we have. Actually, let me see his transformation. 77%. We could have the double, like, multiple Vegito setups. Like a full Vegito rotation. We can have that. Okay, nice. All right, give me a few seconds. This is almost time for me to head out. I gotta get some food in me, so. Actually, let me. Did this reset? We gotta do the whole Dokkan campaign BS. Okay, it hasn't reset yet. Okay. I'm assuming once I come back, it should reset. Alright. It's either we blast through this phase and we finish off this Frieza, which I doubt. Okay, never mind. We could be able to take him down. Vegeta, surprisingly enough, with how tanky and defensive Vegeta can be, he can be a really good unit to like take down this fight. Like he can do some really good damage. Okay. The additional, yeah, like the amount of damage that this Vegeta can be able to pull is ridiculous. All right, we're not gonna do the same thing as last time. However, there might be a possibility that he just attacks immediately. So if the off chance that he does, I might have to use an item there, but let's get the Vegitos out here. Now, unfortunately, this is where we land on a problem. So we can do one of two things. We can do this and let the Tech Vegeta take the bulk of the damage, or just take a super attack again, die because he does like 1.6 million damage, or we just use a Ghost Usher this turn, which is not what I want to do. I kind of want to prevent him from doing the super attack. So is he doing it right away? Yeah, he is. We don't have anybody that can nullify the attacks enemy's action if you do like an attack for him. That sucks. Okay. I don't like doing it because I want to do the counters, but I kind of want to live. So I might just use a Ghost Usher. See, that's why I want to give him dodge. If we were to give him a little bit more dodge, he will be efficient, because we have that chance of dodging at least some of these attacks and just take some of the normals, avoid the super, and carry on our merry way. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do this just so that we can live, so that we can see a little bit more from Vegito. So apologies if you guys wanted me to just take all those normals, but it ain't happening, bro. Like, these guys can't... Maybe this guy can take him, which, by the way, all of his links active. Maybe he can do that, because he has 60% damage reduction. So if we put him on slot 1, nah, we will die. He has tight disadvantage up against the fight. That's fine. That's okay. Right, 25 million. Give me another one. Ah, that's fine. That's okay. Again, these attacks are buffing the rotation, so that's pretty good. I keep thinking that he's underwater every single time he does this attack. Why is that? Yeah, I keep thinking that he's underwater. He's not underwater. Just that the sky is super dark. Alright. Well, if he lives, we can be able to see that turn. We'll have one of these, like... I'm assuming Gotenks can tank this, but it all depends on that. But... let's see how we look in terms of attack. Like, are we gonna... Maybe I could do Gohan. Yeah, I can do his standby. Alright, we've seen Gogeta's active. Let's just go ahead and do that. I need to get some food in me. Let's... Actually, we haven't seen this, so I can be able to munch on while this plays. Listen, okay? I'm doing multiple things at once. I'm sorry. Alright, so maybe I'll keep a little bit of the defense there. I don't think we should finish up this fight this turn. So let's see. Next turn is gonna be a very good one, because then maybe he doesn't super attack on slot 1 all the time, right guys? Right? Maybe he just doesn't super attack on slot 1 on the next turn. We can be able to just leave Vegito do his business there. Maybe just you know, just a general wonderment, you know. But yeah, if it weren't for those, if it wasn't for that super attack there, we could have done that Vegito turn on slot 1 and have him take all the counters. Because that just, look at all those attacks on slot 1. That would have, he would have been food for Vegito. But unfortunately, we had that super attack immediately, so there's no way that we would have lived if he were to take a super attack. We had that same instance as to what happened earlier, where he just took that super attack from Frieza and we just died. Okay, where are you supering? Okay, that's good. That's better. That's a whole lot of better. Sorry. Now we can do this. I don't want to kill him. No. It's Vegito. It's the AGL Vegito showcase. I'm sorry. I love my boy Tech Vegito, but we're gonna do the showcase for Vegito. Now, all of these are normal, so we could kill him here just with the counters. Yep, that is what's basically gonna happen. I do want another super attack, so don't kill him immediately, Vegito. Okay, perfect, good. No, stop. Perfect. 27.8. Yeah, that's good. He could get a lot higher. That's very good. All right, there you go. So, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything else that we need to show, so I think that's a good stopping point for Vegito. Very good unit, of course. Once you're under 50% HP, it kind of helps because he will get guard, which we didn't see coming out of him, right? On those circumstances, maybe if we could have taken that super attack. We didn't recover a lot of HP when we had the Family Kamehameha Gohan there. I feel like we could have put Vegito there and we could have seen the guard with the damage reduction, him taking the normals and things like that. That would have been a little bit more helpful. Maybe if we were in that turn where we just died by him super attacking that, the Super ECA Super Vegito, where we had guard and the damage reduction, he would only had like 40% damage reduction with the guard, but maybe he would have tanked it a little bit better. But just that's just a chance maybe of him tanking that attack very well. But I mean, he looks good. He looks really, really good. I like him. I don't feel like he needs like all of these extra things for him to just perform at his insane best. I feel like he is still to this day one of the best aging tanks in the game, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, I like him. He's really good. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about our boy Super ECA Super Vegito. I will work on the BUUHAN video once I come back from work, unfortunately. But I would have loved it if I would have been able to showcase him now. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.